I'll go first. From intro, no, we're having a conversation. From intro, it draws you in again. It's like, oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. And you all know we were hyped up about this shit.
Well,
Crazy hyped about this.
So, what dude did was clever. He put out the videos, the Samsung videos. All you heard were snippets of the good songs.
Not necessarily the good songs, but name one snippet that had a flow in it. Not a single one.
Picasso.
Did he have a flow in Picasso?
I just want a Picasso and Picasso. That's all he did. But nothing
to like entice you with flow. But then you see, obviously, no matter what type of music fan you are, okay, you're a producer, man. Swiss Beats, Timbaland, Pharrell, Jay-Z in one booth.
Yeah, but
you're expecting amazing.
Oh no, Rick Rubin in there as well.
Rick Rubin, yeah.
But he didn't make it. No. But still,
yeah.
When we saw the intro or the advertisement, you would have thought Swizzy beat, Pharrell beat, Timbo, Rick Rubin, Jay-Z album. That's solid. But after that, we then found out,
Rick was
Swizzy and Rick were just invited just to be there to listen
to that. Oh no, but Swizzy on the track, isn't he?
No,
he's on the track. Is he not on the track?
Okay, with everyone on it?
No, not production wise. Isn't he on the track with?
Well, we're both doing
Nas.
Oh, BBC.
Yeah. I think it's BBC.
I don't know if he's on the track.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
I think that he's on one of the tracks. That's what I think. I think we know that, right? Yeah, but the only thing that annoyed me about this album was Jigga Flow.
Okay, so
it was an A-game flow.
Anyway, first time I listened to the album, I was like, amazing. Jay-Z, new album. I've got it. Samsung. Yeah. You know the thing, right? Because, I mean, regardless whether the album came out on Samsung, everyone had it before it came out.
Yeah.
So don't even matter where you got it from.
But your main point was that, you know, I'm a music fan, I'm going to get this album
exactly.
one way or another.
That's what was exciting about it. The fact that you had to go out to get the album before you got it.
First.
Exactly. You got the album afterwards, bought it, fine. You expected greatness because it's Jay-Z. You listen to the album the first time, you're thinking Jay-Z, but then he's rocking 2 Chainz flows, like.
That's the funny thing though. 2 Chainz is above him now on the flow. This album did not have a Jay-Z flow. What I would call a Jay-Z flow. No, it doesn't.
It does. There's 2 tracks that I would say has a Jay-Z flow.
No. All of them have the same flow.
We'll come to it.
We'll come to it.
But so what I did, I was like, Jay-Z should sound better. Kanye's album is better.
Whoa.
That's what I said. No, because here's the thing. I listened to you might think differently. Right?
Go on.
This is my first listen. I thought Kanye's better, right? Because I listened to Kanye and throughout the album like this, right? Gets to the end, I'm like, okay, cool. People might not like it, but I like it. It's fine, right? Jay-Z.
Bullshit. Did you like the first time?
Kanye.
Kanye. First listen, you like
first listen, I was confused.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're not bumping your head because you don't know what the fuck it is.
No, I was still bumping my head to New Slaves and
exactly. But that's the 1 or 2 tracks.
Okay.
Let's not get on to Kanye.
No, okay.
We're talking about Kanye.
Anyway, because I know that's a whole different conversation.
Sensitive subject.
You guys probably share with me. You know?
It's crap.
It's shit.
It's realistic.
Shocking.
Anyway,
yes.
Okay, so you guys think it's terrible, right?
It is.
I've read reviews.
I've
read 5 reviews from 5 different websites who've given Kanye really top marks. And Jay-Z is what? 5.
Okay. This is
Five places. Well, I'm not going to mention it because this is not an advertisement for those places.
yeah.
But one of them was 9.1. Another one was 8.5. Another one was 9.5 out of 10. Right?
Yeah.
And Jay-Z was 5.8.
Okay. Let me
Highest I saw Jay-Z on was 6.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Leading on from what you said, we're not advertising these other blogs, right? We're so fresh, right? We're gonna give our own rating, not because somebody else.
Oh no, we already did. This guy gave him a 1.
I gave him a 1.5.
Oh, you gave him a 1
Out of 5.
Man,
For effort.
Out of 5.
No, 1.5 for effort. Which is cool. I understand that. It's. I mean, the thing with music is you either like it or you hate it, right? So I'm not gonna judge.
No. Music is. I wouldn't say you either like it or hate it. There
Oh,
has
it's
to
all
be a
about
happy
music.
medium. There has to be a happy medium. So let's not get it everywhere. We're talking about Jay-Z right now. Alright, let's start off track 1, Holy Grail. What were your thoughts?
Okay, drew me in. I was like, sick. Got it. Yeah. But then I spoke to someone else and someone told me the first track sounded like Jay-Z was featuring on a JT
That's what I
song.
was going to say to you. Because the first 45 seconds of that song, if not a minute, is JT. Then Jay-Z doesn't really have a flow. He comes in with a flow that he's...
Okay.
Yeah, but okay.
He comes in with the same flow. Where he's... It's like, well, what are you doing? No,
Okay,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, I was the same because I spoke to you and we had that conversation over the phone and you told me that, and I started listening to it and I was like, this album is whack. Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but I was like, the album is whack lyrically.
Yes. It's not powerful.
Yeah, it's very sloppy lyrically, and I was like, I'm not sure if I like it. So I started listening to the album from a whole different angle because I was like, it's disappointing because it's Jay-Z, right?
Mm.
That's when I went to these other places and I started reading reviews, and I kind of got what they were saying about the album.
Yeah.
Because one place said Jay-Z, right? After Black Album, everything has been done for a reason. And that, what you call it? American Gangster. This happened to coincide with the film, right?
No, that was made for the film.
It was made for the film.
Because he had the...
No, it's good. It's good.
He had the track, Blue Magic, wasn't it? Blue Magic was the track on the album. So on the movie, sorry. So that was the reason for American Gangster. Back to this album.
Okay, no, wait. American Gangster wasn't for the film, right?
Yeah.
Blueprint 3, dude was headlining Coachella. So he needed some new material. So he did a new album.
But that was a decent album.
It was no. I'm not saying that was a bad album. The dude needed some material, so he did an album. Fair enough. What was the one after that?
It's nothing to do with this one.
Watch the Throne, right?
Watch the Throne, yeah. Obviously, solo album. Solo album, nothing. This is his next solo.
Solo album.
Before that,
what is he doing this year? Where's he headlining?
Wireless, isn't it?
With who? JT. Kings of the Summer.
But yeah, in all fairness, yeah, I understand what you're saying. And this is what I'm saying, that this album is not brilliant. It's far from brilliant. It's not that amazing. I'm not arguing with you on that fact. But to say Kanye's, but that was my no.
Okay,
forget that.
That's my thought process.
Let's talk about the strengths of this album. Production wise, I think Timbo and Jay-Z needed an album that they did together. But it doesn't work. It didn't work. Because you gotta have a whole album of bounce. If you know what I mean. Timbo makes bounce. That's what Jigga goes to Timbo for bounce, doesn't it?
Okay, so after we had the conversation, I was like, album's whack, right? I was still listening to the album, but I was like, lyrics are sloppy. I'm done.
He's slipping
right?
up, yeah.
I might as well move on to something else. And then I saw an interview with Timbaland talking about the album and how if it was old Timbo, he would have done the whole album on his own and he wouldn't even got anyone else involved, but he got Pharrell and Mike Will and some chick who also made a track on hit. And that's cool, right? And then I also went down to say the album was just made like within 2 weeks.
For an album.
Yeah.
And it sounds good.
Man, that's when I was like, okay, for a project that was 2 weeks that didn't have much planning in it.
What do you mean 2
It's
weeks?
decent.
It's decent.
2 weeks for what?
Well, that's how long they had to make the album.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it sounds rushed as well.
It does sound rushed.
But then the main thing that put me off this album,
What do you mean? Explain which part of the album.
His
you think
flow.
sound right?
His flow sounds rushed. Because if you think, all right, fine.
Okay.
Let's go back. We'll go back. Let's say Black Album. Black Album, 99 Problems. The flow on 99 Problems. The beat was meh. Rick Rubin, yes, killed it, but it wasn't an amazing beat. It's not what draws you into the track. It's the story that he's telling the track and the effort that he goes through making that song. There's not a single track in this album that went through that much effort. Maybe Jay-Z Blue. Maybe Jay-Z Blue.
No, I wouldn't go as far as that.
I don't know.
I wouldn't go as far. I'm not saying that.
Let's
okay,
pause
fact.
that. Pause
It's
that.
fact.
Let's listen to my man Problems.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying
you get what I mean now?
no, I don't get what you mean in terms of. I disagree with that point. That you saying this album was rushed.
Okay, so
this album was rushed.
His flow, but production wise, it's Timbo. You can't say anything about Timbo's production.
No, you can't. I'll be honest with you. Even you raised that point. Some of these beats that Timbo making at the moment,
They're big Kanye West.
they
man. I'll cut you guys right now, man. No. Listen. So here's the thing, right? Go, make your point.
Right.
Make your point.
Some of the beats that Timbo makes at the moment for other people, they sound like half beats. It's not finished.
Yeah, but hold on. Let's focus on the flow first.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright.
Then we'll talk
On
about
that subject.
Okay.
Wait for the next verse to come in. If there's another verse that comes in, we'll listen to this flow on this song. This is supposed to be
No, it's not the best one.
the banger.
Yeah. I'll tell you which bang it is. See what album there?
Yeah.
What's coming on next?
No, that's not the bang.
Anyway, flow, right? Here's one thing you need to understand. This is how I then decided that this is a good album, right? Started the week thinking album is whack after our conversation because flow was sloppy and stuff like that, right? Found out the album was done in 2 weeks. I was like, okay, album could have been rushed, but this is Jay-Z. Why should he rush?
Why is it rushed? Why is it rushed?
And then I was like, okay, dude is doing something different, right? He just decided to make an album for what you call it, because he can, right? Because one thing you need to understand, dude's not signed with me. He's his own He's his own man.
How do you lead? How do you lead anything? You lead from the front, right?
That's not from the front. No, but here's the
That's
thing.
garbage. J. Cole did better than him.
No, hold on, don't.
Let's be honest.
Nah.
J. Cole did better than him. Oh, am I wrong?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Dude, but here's the thing. Jay-Z done so much stuff to the point that even if you make an album... Hold on. Even if dude made an album, just coughed in the album, you'll be like, this is shit! He'll bring out an advert before that, a commercial, whatever, and say, you know, you're in the Wild West and you need to try something different. That's it. You'll be like, dude's changed music. It's changed music.
No, but you would never think that. Alright. The main thing that made me not like this album was the point I just said. That Cole came out 2 weeks before him, and then he brings out this.
Yeah, but where's Cole at? Where's Cole at?
What, chart-wise?
No. Cole is second album in. This dude, like, I lost count.
But then for him to come on an interview, I won't say what interview, but for him to come on an interview and say, you know what, this new album is fighting for 4th place. You don't do that. You don't do that. He came on and he said, you know what, this album is fighting for 4 in his top 10, in his top 5, let's say. He said it's fighting for places. Reasonable doubt. Without it.
No. Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah. He came out and said, you know what, Reasonable doubt, top. Blueprint, 2nd. Black Album, 3rd. Blueprint, 4th. What's the other album? Forgetting one album.
2?
No. It was a self-titled album. Totally different title album.
Dynasty.
No, that was garbage.
You got ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Shut me on tourist, nigga. Yeah! No, what? This album sounds like Jay-Z just called up a whole lot of people and said, do what you need to do and I'll feature. It's my album, but I'm just going to feature.
It was 2 weeks away from taking care of Blue Ivy, so he could just chill in the studio with Timbo, Swiss Beats. That baby gonna just make another million. Billion, whatever it is that he makes now.
Yeah, regardless. Whether the album is or not.
When I talk about sales, we're talking about quality of this music is not Jay-Z quality. Let's be frank. Let's start off from there.
You said Duke came out and said it's fighting for it.
Yeah.
What? Of his albums or
his own album? No other competition. His own competition.
Okay.
Is fighting for fourth. You don't come out and say that. What was that? I'm gonna Google this shit.
No. Don't worry about that. I believe you.
Yeah.
If he's saying it's fighting for fourth. If he's saying it's fighting for fourth, then hey, dude's fighting for fourth, right? That's him.
Why would you even bring it up? You see, the Jay-Z of back day, that's why he's got 4 albums. He's got millions of albums. But then that's why he's got those top 4 at the moment. Reasonable Doubt was never going to be top.
Okay,
it was always going to be second place that was fighting for. And then why is all of a sudden he can make an album and be happy with bringing it out, fighting for fourth? No, that's
I can tell you
that's
why.
letting the fans down.
I can tell you why.
It just sounds like he doesn't give a shit.
No, he does. But we're not fans anymore.
Who wasn't fans anymore?
We're customers.
That's that bullshit.
This is Disney.
That's that bullshit.
Samsung went up to the dude and said, we'll buy $1 million albums. They're like, fuck it. I'm going to the studio right now. 2 weeks later, here's an album. Where's my million for the what?
Before he's actually released, he's gone platinum.
Gone platinum, right? And then after that, he gets paid $5 for every download of the album off the device. So he's made it regardless. So to him, he's just having fun. So this is the type of album that you, me, Kay go in the studio for 2 weeks and we make beats
knock out.
And we just.
And I'm glad you said that.
And we just go, hey, you know what? I don't rap. I don't even write. Alright? I can rap, but I don't write. I'll just go. I'll put that on the track and we're done. You know? That's basically what this is.
Yeah. No, but don't get me wrong. I'm not criticizing this album. I am criticizing it because it could have been a lot better. It's not a terrible album. It could have been a million times
Okay,
better.
no.
Good tracks on it. We'll start off. Holy Grail. That's obviously Justin featuring Jay-Z. But, like you said, that's actually a very good analogy of that track. 2, Picasso Baby. Didn't quite get the point of it. I didn't get... I'm not into this abstract music.
No. So, the thing with this album, right? Dude's got everything that he's... Right? He's got all the money, so he's not going to be talking about the stuff that we talk about.
No, even his little... See, but that's the thing. Black albums, he was still as rich as he... If not... Oh, well, he's obviously richer now, but he was still as rich. But Black album, he still had that hunger to make a decent album. Let's not be honest. Jay-Z's made some garbage albums. Let's not lie. We all know that. Kingdom Come. What the fuck was that shit? Jesus Christ, that was horrendous. God, hell, mate. Oh. But, yeah, no, he's made some garbage albums. But, for this, I don't know.
Are you finished?
Just
You're talking a lot.
I'm trying to make my point.
Okay. Your point being, it's crap. It could have been better.
It's not crap. It could have been a lot better. This track, I like this track. Frank Ocean kills it. Jay-Z flow.
Frank Ocean featuring Jay-Z.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. You need to be very, very, very analytical in a way. And also, when you say album is okay, here's the album. It's cool. I'm feeling it. It could have been better. Now, you don't know what the perception Jay-Z had when he made the album. This is how he wanted it to sound.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm only saying this after I listened to his interview.
Yeah.
After I heard what he had to say about it. Like, it's the same thing with 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz, I judged him before I watched the interview, before anything else. I heard one line of his and I thought, you know what, right off. I don't want to listen to you anymore.
Can we just repeat that line, please? Because that kills me.
I call her big booty because she got a big booty. You know,
right, okay.
What the fuck is that shit?
You went to school, man.
But now, you know, it's like, well, after I listened to what Jay-Z said on this thing, it showed that, you know what, he genuinely didn't give a shit. He was asked to do an album, and he did an album. It wasn't for the humble.
Hold on. Okay, this is how I'm saying it, right? The way you're it's like you have a personal, how can I say? The album that Jay-Z pulled out is not an album you wanted to hear.
No. It's
so,
far from it.
Exactly, right? But here's the thing, though. Because you expected more than what he came out with. The question comes along, okay, what did you expect to hear?
I expected at least
not
his old stuff.
Yeah.
No, Jay-Z said this as well. Niggas do my own shit by my own album.
Exactly.
You know, I don't want his old shit.
So
I want a flow. It's not necessarily his old stuff. I want him to at least make an effort in rapping. Don't talk to me and go in between and expect me to go, oh wow, he's actually rapping. Like if I'm talking to you, having a conversation with you and go, okay, you know what? Maybe you should hit the club today. You know, and then maybe we see what's going on after that.
Okay.
And it's like, whoa, am I rapping now?
Okay.
Am I Jay-Z?
So are you saying there's too many gaps, and it could have been words or lines that could have made the album whole or full album?
Not bringing back his old stuff. But I said this to you before. I think when we were at Nando's, the flow I would have loved to hear. Not exactly. That nigga what? Nigga who?
Nigga
flow.
What?
Because I seen that shit on, that was on Blackout, what was the movie? Fade to Black. Yeah. When he was with Memphis on the stage.
Yeah.
And Memphis just jumping in on one word. And Jay-Z just going in. He's on some twisted shit. And I'm like, you know what? I know you own it.
Hold on. Let's say one last thing. Before we move on. Right. The thing is, I think we need to be a little bit more careful how we judge Jay's perception right now, as opposed to Jay's perception, 4 or 5 years ago, and through the other albums. You have to understand, one, we all can agree that the game is not the same.
No.
The music that's coming out, some of it is crap, and it's just people just want to sell records, right? Now, dudes, doing the album, regardless if it took 2 weeks, it took whatever, we can say, okay, production-wise, it was on point. I'm not gonna lie, production is from word go to last, production is on point. There might be 1 or 2 you be like, oh, okay, I'm not feeling it, but you play it again, you're like, hey,
but
it grows on you.
Just one point before you keep on going. It's a shame that it's not a review on Timbo's production on this.
Nah,
Jay-Z's it's a Jay-Z review.
Oh no, we get to that. We do. Hey, it's the whole album. Yeah. So whatever is involved now, we can focus on it. But the point I'm trying to make is, right, the music that we listen to right now is not the same music we listened to 2 years ago.
No.
You have to understand, between Fade to Black and now, there's been a whole lot of garbage, a whole lot of artists, a whole lot of hip hop dancing shit. And then he's coming back to that.
To show how these youngins are done.
Exactly.
Don't come in with a 2 Chainz flow then.
Yeah, but here's the thing though.
Okay. 2 Chainz!
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. You can't expect dudes to come out with the old stuff or the old grown Jay-Z throughout. You can't do that. Because the young people
at least
now,
bring one track like that.
Can I make a point?
The young people won't listen to it.
This dude is right. Music is always evolving. Dude's 43. He could have just not bothered making. Okay, tell me something.
He shouldn't have bothered.
He
shouldn't have bothered.
Tell me something.
10 million says.
Hold on.
For the money. I'm the money. The money's got nothing to do with. I'm not getting any of his money. I'm listening to his music. That's what's up. I went out and bought this motherfucker.
Do you like Snoop?
No.
Do you like old school Snoop?
No. I've never been a West Coast fan. Honestly, I've never been a West Coast fan. Tupac, don't get that.
Now you okay, yeah. They be like, what's
No, to be honest, West Coast, it never appealed to me.
Okay. If you look at...
The only West Coast I like, obviously you know.
Alright, what about...
John. And that's it.
Yeah. What about... who's this guy? Wayne.
What about him?
You like his music? No, but you like his music.
What you mean? Album-wise? Album-wise, no.
Okay.
Never listen to a Wayne album beginning.
Wayne had a time when you're talking 2-3 years ago, or even 2-3 years ago.
You need to watch.
He was on point. Yeah, I know. Hold on. He was on point, and then something went wrong. He just started thinking he's the man, and his flow just started getting more explicit than actual lyrics. I can't listen to dudes' verses because half of it, or 90% of it, you can't listen to it on radio. Okay. You have to beep everything.
My point is, this dude is still making good music. You might think it's sloppy rapping.
I think it's good
sloppy lyrics. But I think musically, it's still good for what's out there at the moment. Because he's competing with Old Gold everything, and this album kills him.
He's not competing with
he's not competing with
How can you say that?
No, but I mean, not the type of flow that he's going against. Yeah. So he just thought, I'm going to come out, do what all these youngins are doing, show them that in my old ass, I can still do an album.
Yeah, no, all fairness, you can do an album, but I think all the youngins are looking now and saying, you know what, he shouldn't have done that album.
Nah, they don't.
I told you. Let me tell you this. Like I said to you before, leaders in the new school, I named the 3 that are there. Dot, Cole, and Wale.
I only remember the 2.
Stop hating. Stop hating. I know you still doing 5 bloods in rotation. 5 bloods. K-Dot. Kendrick.
Okay. Kendrick is
he's in a league of his own. You can't even argue. That's nothing can be said about that. Alright, fine. Let's do this. Just 2 seconds. I love this track, but listen to the flow.
I just hate it when it switches the beat. It's just one sound. Yeah, it just.
Yeah, but it's
Okay, hold on. Pause that. Okay. Just in case Jay-Z comes along a blog or watches this, I just want to say, dude, you know, as much as we want to praise your album, this track is whack, bro. You stole some minutes.
I love this track.
Dude says, how many times? Let's count it.
Hold on. What I was saying. No, but this is the pinnacle of what I was saying about this album. That he's got no flow on this album.
He's got no flow.
And the fact that he didn't switch it up. He didn't switch it up. Not even Rick Ross switches up his goddamn flow. Come on,
switch it up.
He does.
No, he's the king.
So what?
He's a god.
See, but then
look,
how does King get overthrown? He starts snapping.
No.
How does a king get overthrown? The only way a king is going to get overthrown is you start doing the same shit every day.
This album,
a king is always trying to get assassinated. Let me make this point. Fuck, you know, she's alright. This is a big ass house. She can't hear shit. King is always trying to get assassinated, right? We'll go with that analogy.
Respect the greats.
Respect the greats.
Yeah.
But a king is always trying to get assassinated. There's always someone else trying to take that place. And as soon as you slip up and you make a whole goddamn album with the same flow, someone's gonna turn around and say, you know what?
Someone already did.
Called it.
Kanye West.
We can't even talk about Kanye West.
You see this shit?
I'm sorry, but we can't talk about Kanye West.
Don't even get me started on Kanye. Kanye will ever throw bottles and shit in this place. No.
Anyway,
that's garbage.
So you have to get into more than one lamppost.
Yeah.
Get over that shit.
So
he's getting angry.
You stop filming me, motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
Okay, that's cool.
You see what you're doing?
Whatever.
No
right?
Kanye.
This album, right, is Jay-Z having fun with his producer friend Timbaland, and he gets some other people involved. That's it. And he makes some money from it. This is music, regardless. Because here's the thing. Wait. Let me finish my point.
He's got a very solid point.
So the point I'm making is, when Jay-Z was still signed, he had people telling him, we want your album to sound like Reasonable Doubt. We want your album to sound, we need you to keep the audience captive. Hold on. That's what industry is.
He was hungry.
Yeah, but he was hungry, but still, dude.
Yo.
Listen,
you need to get
hungry.
On this.
Everyone is hungry. Everyone.
Bubble.
The bubble that. Hold on. No.
It's for him to go through and make. Fine. Let's watch the documentary for Fade to Black compared to the the little clips that we saw for.
Here's thing. You can't compare that. Because
you should be able to.
No, you can't.
Why?
That advert is like a minute or 45 seconds long.
That was a commercial. For Samsung.
Exactly.
To get people captivated. That's it. Jay-Z didn't need to do a commercial to say I've got an album coming out.
But Samsung needed it. They needed that.
Samsung needs to sell phones. They're going to bring out an album with Jay-Z on it saying, buy this album.
This is a Samsung album.
It is. That's why I said we're not customers. We're not
fans anymore.
We're customers. Yeah. Because he did a business deal and he made an album. But at the same time, when he made this album, he's not signed anymore. He's making money from it. So this is music that he's just loving to do. It's like what I said. If we went in the studio, hold on. If we went in the studio and you said, guys, I just want
Here comes the brand new flavor.
Yeah. I just want to make us cry. I just want to make an
and then we'll pull it out.
18-track album, right? Let's have fun. Let's do a mixtape. Whatever we want to do, let's go, right? Obviously, my beats, right? This is Timberland production. My beats are not all gonna be all planned out. I'm not gonna have time to do that. I'm gonna do doom 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 chat, doom 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 chat, doom 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 chat. Put a little melody in there. You're like, oh, that's sick. Let's put a flow on it. That's basically what happened here.
Even if you look at Tom Ford, nothing.
It's not compared to old school.
It's not
old school Timbo. Listen to the beat like
Timbo has never been a complicated motherfucker.
Nah.
Timbo was
okay, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
He's not complicated. He'll just bring something you never heard.
That you think, you know what? No other producer's bringing this in the game. We go back to Miss Yellow, the Rain. That beat was simple as shit, but oh my god, what a legendary beat! And Timbo was just been consistent. Timbo was not slacking on his game. Jada, what made him slack on his game?
He's not slacking on the game though.
But if Timbo,
he's not. You know why I say he's not? Because music is evolving, right? You come out doing hold on.
Bullshit.
You come out
bull fucking shit.
You come out singing that old school type. I'm gangster this, blah, 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 what. More than likely, you're not going to sell an album.
You don't have to. I'm not talking about the lyric. I'm not talking about
the guys.
I'm talking about his flow.
Hold on. Let's move on a little bit. Okay. Evan, that's right.
Talk to one of them.
I feel on this track, production-wise, it took me back like, you know, they took me like DJ Premier type of production. This Jay-Z type or, you know, like state property type of beat. And I expected more, like you were saying.
That's a Jay-Z track.
Yeah, so
see what I
heard. Let's enjoy it. Then he goes and messes it up.
Here's the thing. We started thinking of flow is sloppy, yes, but he comes out with tracks that like this where you think he still got it. So in a way, this is just another little thing to boost his ego. Because
let me be honest. This is an EP. People have perceived this as an album. This is an EP.
This is a mixtape.
Yeah, it could be a mixtape because it's not. Even though I wanted to say when I first listened to it, I was like, yo, I was expecting more because of the clip, and I heard the beats. And the first time, even like Tom Ford, you know, like Holy Grail intro, I was like, yo, I'm captivated. I want to listen to more. I play a second track. Okay, that's cool. Third track, it's like, dude, what? It's okay, but that's not what I expected. But
then Rick Ross comes on like,
oh! See that? Okay, hold on. That point.
What is it with you fat motherfuckers sticking together? Well, we all fat. Let's stay together. We all bald. We all get big.
Let me just state something. Right? Right? One, that's a low blow, by the way. Anyway, that's cool.
Fuck you ain't no whale. You ain't no whale.
Yeah.
It's all about whale, man.
For all those who don't know who whale is, that's Wale. Okay, anyway.
5 months in rotation.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though. Come on, just leave it, man. Let's leave it. Anyway, the thing is, like Sean said, you know, Rick Ross comes in, I was like, yo, this is crazy. It sounds like it's Rick Ross's track, though. And Jay-Z's feature.
Yeah, because Jay-Z does one verse and Ricky does two.
Yeah. So, to me, I was like, yo, the other thing is, Rick is relevant right now. No, listen. It might not be you.
No,
hold on.
MMG is
that's
relevant.
Yeah, okay.
MMG,
dude, you're a hater. You're a hater.
How am I?
Because
you're alpha. Besides Port Miami, you're gonna give me another time. Besides Port Miami, what other album has
can we
turn across beginning to end?
What?
Yo.
What other album?
What?
Yo,
Don't even
bro.
mention his last shit.
So, hold
That shit
on.
was garbage.
Port of Miami for me,
Yeah.
I listened to one track.
Well, push it.
That's it.
That's it.
No, for
Port
me,
of Miami.
no.
Best album. Full stop.
Nah.
Done. Rick
No.
Ross, best album. Done.
Rick Ross for me,
Yeah.
Port of Miami, garbage.
Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to agree. One
What
track.
would you say?
God forgives that though? No, that's a good album, man.
Garbage.
Nah, man.
He got
man.
saved. He got saved by 2 tracks.
Nah,
He got saved
nah.
by 2 tracks.
That album is sick.
16.
That album is a good album.
Because 3 tracks killed it. Other ones so
Hold on. I will go back to a conversation you and me had on
Okay, hold on. For the viewers, we can't be going on a conversation.
No. Hold on. Okay. You love this.
Explain.
You love it.
Explain.
The conversation was, I told you to listen to Rick Ross, and you were like, man, that album's whack. I don't even want to listen to Ricky. And you told me 2 weeks later that you've been bumping Ricky all day.
I gave him a chance.
Yo, okay, let me just say something. Okay.
I gave him
Hold on, dude.
And you started bumping him for 2 weeks?
Dumb. Let me.
You know what? Let's put a rap on this Jay-Z tip. We're gonna put a rap on it now.
I think we can put a rap because it's time.
We're putting a rap on it now. Let's get your scores around the table first, and then win justification
I think we
for
need
your scores.
No. Hold on. We need. I think we need 3 sections though for the scores.
No. 1 section. I'm talking the whole album.
Okay.
People can listen to the whole.
Well, you justify it with your 3 sections. It doesn't matter. Just give us a score.
Yeah,
Okay.
a score, and then your justification. But your justification has to be on the whole album. I'd rather you give a for the person that's gonna be listening to this album. That's not a producer head. That's not a lyric head. That's not a jewel motherfucker. That you producer and you lyric head. You know that person. The 17-year-old white girl in her room that wants to buy.
Okay, I can't relate to that. Why would you say that? What is wrong?
Anyway, the non-Jay-Z fan is what you mean, right?
No, not the non-Jay-Z fan, not the non-Jay-Z fan, because Jay-Z's made hits
general
for everyone.
fan. General fan.
The general fan.
The general music lover.
The one that can listen to Metallica
Okay,
and still bump a hip hop album.
No, listen.
That
We can't speak for that person.
Anyway.
We can give them advice. We're not speaking for them.
Yes,
we're giving them advice.
Exactly. So let's cut down to it. You start.
To be honest, we're going out of 5, right?
Okay, yeah. 1 to
Out of 5, I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
For the pure fact, huh?
You gotta justify.
Yeah, no, we'll go scores first, and then I'll justify.
No.
Justify.
All right, fine.
Purely, the only reason I give it a 3, which is a generous score in my mind, because
The camera.
nah, fuck that.
They can hear it.
I'm putting no goddamn camera. I'm talking my niggas.
Okay.
3 is purely because 1, production helped this album a lot, and I think it's a big fact that you got a track like Tom Ford that comes in, and my favorite lyrical track on this album is Jay-Z Blue. Is Jay-Z Blue? It is Jay-Z Blue.
Jay-Z Blue, yeah.
Lyrically strong. That's the only track where you feel passion, like he did back in the day, because he's talking about something that he genuinely loves, and he's talking about real life shit. The rest of the stuff was a poor stuff flow that I don't think Jay-Z needs to do. Not necessarily because he's better than that, but because he can do better. We all know he can do better, regardless of his age. We know Jay-Z can do a 45-second flow or a 16 bar without going in it every 2 seconds. And to be honest, I think worth the download, worth the buy, whatever you do, get this album. You need it in your life.
Okay.
I genuinely think you need it in your life purely because Jay-Z's a legend. 1, 2, he hasn't let down. For the pure hip hop head, he let down quite a bit.
Well,
No. This is opinion. So
For the listen, I would say I can listen to this album without even thinking about skipping 1 track.
Okay.
That's how I judge an album.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, 1 to 5, I'll probably give it a 4. Right. Reason I'm giving it a 4, and let me be specific about the 4. This is a very strong 4. Right? No, a loose 4. I'll say between 3.5 to 4. Reason being, I agree with you in terms of he let down the hip hop heads. It does not sound like it's a proper hip hop album. It sounds like it's more commercial than anything. And production is on point. I'll give him that. The thing that got me is the fact that I listened to the album the first time, just the whole thing through. What I found is I listened to the first track, second track, third track, fourth track. After that, I actually ended up skipping tracks, and I didn't expect to be skipping tracks from the intro, or the commercial that I saw, and then listening to it again, the whole album through without stopping or anything like that. I actually realized there's probably about 4 or 5 tracks that I actually like. The rest, they sound a little bit, something's missing. So I'd say honestly, album is mainly like what Sean was saying. It was just 2 weeks album, spur of the moment thing. There's money involved. We need to make an album. That's what it sounded. But I like it. I can listen to it, and I would recommend someone buying it. I'll have to listen to it definitely. So probably I'll say 3.8. That's my final score. That's me being honest.
3.5. 3.5. Going to 4. Similar to you. The reason why I said that is because Kanye is better.
You know what? We're not. I think
we're getting the Kanye. Just for the fuck of it. We're gonna play the intro alone. I'm gonna call my husband down and she gonna tell you what the fuck she think about that shit. God damn.
Kanye, no.
We're not even gonna play the album. I'm sorry. We can't.
3.5 to 4. Reason is because when I first listened to it, obviously I was all hyped up because it was the new. I like the way he dropped the album. I like how the album came out and everyone was after it. Like it was gold.
It was different.
It was different, definitely. And it's like I haven't felt that hype since Watch the Throne, because Watch the Throne, there wasn't a leak or anything. That stuff just came out, and yeah, lyrically, I would say it is sloppy, but at the same time, if you listen to what all the guys are doing nowadays, okay, hold on. If you single out the Coles and the Andres and the stuff, the people who are in the charts at the moment, the Lil Waynes, even your boy T.I., there's tracks sometimes. But the flow is similar to what they're doing. And the beats, the Mike Will made beats, like the flow that Ricky had on Fuck With Me. That's what's out there at the moment. And JC just comes out and shows people, this is my opinion anyway, he shows the kids that are out there that, I can do what they're doing. But tell you what, listen to one, two, 3, 4 tracks on here. This is what I used to do back in the day. If you want my old shit, buy my old album. Right? So, like I said, again, the purpose of this album was, one, he needed some material for his summer tour, right? Secondly, I would say he was getting paid for it, so why not do an album? Personally speaking, I think because he's not signed anymore, he doesn't have anyone telling him what to do. So he's just making music just because he's loving what he's doing. So he's enjoying it. That's why I'd say that's why I'd give it a 4. Because if he did it just out of thought process and thought about what he was putting into the album, obviously he would have come out with something better. But for something that was rushed, which he enjoyed making in the process and he got paid for it, I think it's a solid album. You need to get this album. It's good.
Can I say one more thing though? Like just feeding off what you just said. the fact that this album is like, you said he was like, you know what, you know, you've got the Rick Rosses, you've got the Wale's, whatever. What's out there now? Yeah. And Jay is kind of saying, you know what, I can still I can mix in with these guys. But here's the kind of stuff, my old stuff that I can.
That's a very valid point.
Very, very valid. That's a very valid point. The other thing, that reason I think everyone, at least anybody who likes hip hop music, you know, you need to listen to. At least it deserves a listen. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Reason being, make your own opinion over it, because for some people who appreciate the old Jay-Z, they might get one or two tracks that they like. For the people that appreciate the music that's out there now, they might get one or two tracks.
They'll get more.
They'll get more. You're right. They'll get more.
Because he's... Sorry, cut you off.
No.
But because he's mentioning stuff that's valid.
It's relevant. It's relevant.
He's mentioning stuff that's valid. Like the Somewhere in America.
Yeah, you're gonna laugh.
Personally, I see that being a hit.
Yeah,
it is a hit.
Purely for the fact that he turns around at the end of the track and goes, because Somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking. That is in itself is a hashtag.
Okay.
That's Twitter. That's the generation.
Miley Cyrus, please stop doing that shit.
No. Keep on going.
But no. Here's the thing.
With your skinny ass.
Obviously, talking about hungry artists, right?
If
you listen to the remix that Rookie Fresh jumped on.
Yeah.
For what?
Somewhere in America. Hit Boy did. I think. Did I say it's a Hit Boy produced?
Yeah,
it's a Hit Boy produced. So Hit Boy was like, yo, Rookie Fresh, jump on this. Or Rookie Fresh was like, Hit Boy, can I jump on this? He did an extended version, and dude kills it.
Can we find this?
It's on the blog. You can find it on the blog. It's
on your phone.
WeSoFresh.com.
But yeah.
Get us Twitter. We are So Fresh. You know, with just the R.
It's alright. It's coming up on the bottom here at the moment.
You'll see it. Scrolling.
Anyway,
blam.
Thank you for listening. Peace out. God bless.
Understand that. Jay-Z fuck with that shit. Kanye fuck that nigga.